Hi everybody, it's John back again with another model final reveal video. This time it's the turn of the Hawker Hurricane Mark IIc, the Matchbox purple range model Pk11. I had a lot of fun building this kit. This was one of the few models that I did build from the Matchbox range before. Saying a few, I actually built quite a number of them. But there were quite a number of them that I'd never built before. But the Hurricane Mark IIc is definitely one that I'd built before, and I always thought that it was quite an accurate kit. Um, the Matchbox model, would I recommend it? Yeah, I think I would recommend it. It's actually quite an enjoyable build. It has no fit issues whatsoever, but I did use a tiny little bit of filler, and I'll show you why. On the wing root, you can see on the upper surface of the wing root there, you've got a line that goes down both sides of the airframe, and that is actually true to life. You do have to have a line, but on the Matchbox model it is slightly too deep. So I had to use a little tiny bit of filler and then just like retouch it in. The Hurricane's wing is actually a one-piece wing, and on the 2C it was made of aluminium and steel alloy, but on the Mark 1 it was actually a wooden wing that was converted into a metal wing during the Battle of Britain. A lot of Hurricanes were uh, retrofitted in the field with metal wings, but a lot of the pilots preferred the wooden wings because although they weren't as strong as the metal wings, they absorbed an awful lot more punishment and sustained less damage when they were hit by cannon fire rather than the metal ones, which tended to be ripped to shreds, whereas the cannon fire would go through a wooden wing, and in some cases they wouldn't actually explode at all, just pass straight through and leave a hole. The Matchbox kit, as I said, it's a well-engineered kit. It fits together like a dream. It's got a nice overall shape, and the actual kit itself looks relatively accurate. I like the canopy form on the Matchbox kit as well. It doesn't look too big, which I think in some models of the Hurricane I think it does, and it doesn't look too small like the Airfix Hurricane Mark IIb model, which I think the canopy is too small on that, which is a shame because that kit is actually quite nice. But the Matchbox model is actually really good, and in 1972, when it was released as part of their initial 19 kits in the first year the purple range was released, this Hurricane model was one of the best on the market. It had very few rivals at all. I mean, when you think about it, the Hurricane RP Mark IV Series 1 Airfix kit and that really dreadful Revell Mark 1 were probably the two most serious rivals. But the Frog offer of the 2C Hurricane wasn't actually that bad, but I don't think it was as good as the Matchbox kit for overall accuracy. The spinner, the propeller, the overall shape of the aircraft and the wing plan form is actually really, really good, as you can see. I was very impressed when I first built this kit when I was in my early teens. Actually, I think I was about 8 or 9 when I first built this model, and I thought it was a real gem. It's a really nice looking Hurricane kit. I've done this kit up in home. It wasn't home defence markings. The aircraft was actually utilised on a number of what they call nuisance flights over northern France, attacking opportunist targets, if you like, trains and hardpoints and some military armour. The Hurricane was very good at that, and this particular aircraft saw service in southern England in around about 1941, 1942, early 42, and before it was being shipped off to the Western Desert to perform anti-tank roles in North Africa. And as I said, the Matchbox kit is very nice. It has some interesting defined lines, but as you can see, the kit has actually come out relatively nice. I'm quite impressed with the way this kit's come out. Light grey underside. Yeah, just matte 128, matte 30 and matte 31 for the top camo pattern, and matte 90 for that spinner. And no, as I said, no fit issues whatsoever. Just in case you're interested, I like to mix a colour for the exhaust stubs, and this kit I think had the exhaust stubs which could be fitted after the aircraft was painted, which I always prefer. And I tend to mix matte 26 with either either metallic brass or metallic copper or bronze to give a burnt iron effect. And I always think that that looks quite good on a 72nd scale aircraft. So yeah, Matchbox Hurricane, yeah, I would recommend it. It's a nice, easy, very fun build, and as I said, it is one of their first 19 models released in the first year the Purple range was released in 1972. So that's the final reveal. Very pleased with this kit. I would recommend it to novice builders, experienced builders. It would be a nice addition to a diorama. It's a nice looking kit and relatively accurate. Very pleased with this, the way it's come out. Hope this video has been of use. I'll thank you all for tuning in, and I hope your modelling projects are running smooth, and I hope everything's going great out there. Above all, we're still not over COVID yet, lads and lasses. Just stay safe out there, and remember, you know, we'll get through all this, obviously. So anyway, this is the final reveal for Mk-IIc, the Purple Range Matchbox Hurricane Mark II C, and I'll see you for the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Bye bye.